Hi, this is Tracey from GiftBasketAppeal, and today we're going to be making a 3x3 mini book, and we're going to be using mostly Dollar Tree materials. So let's get started. We're going to be starting this mini book with a 12x12 sheet of paper, and we're going to fold this into what's going to be the base of our book. So once we have this all folded, and some of it has a little bit of faded areas there, that's okay. I'm going to be using some paper, this tablet paper with the denim in it, and we're going to be covering our pages with this. So I thought it would make a really nice theme for a mini book. I also have some other things to decorate with. I've got the stickers from Dollar Tree. This is where you can really start to use a lot of the stickers. No use in just holding on to them. You may as well use them. I might use some of these. I've got some butterfly stickers. More butterflies, and this is a really pretty color to go with the denim too. So we'll see. More stickers. So I just kind of pulled out a little bit of everything. And all of this is Dollar Tree. Here's that lace. I think that'll look kind of good over the blue. We'll see. That lace sticker. Look how pretty that is. I'm going to use that. A few more stickers from Dollar Tree. These I got around Valentine's Day. I'm thinking of adding this right here to the cover. It's got a little tiny bit of blue in there. I think will be really nice for the denim. I've got some word stickers. These are from American Crafts, the Amy Tangerine stickers I picked up at Dollar Tree, along with some of the Heidi Swap stickers. So we'll see how these work. Let's see what else I got here. More Amy Tangerine stickers. I think this goes on the back of this so you can kind of see what it looks like. Very adorable. And then these gold stickers that I've got from Dollar Tree. So I pulled all of my stuff together. Sometimes we hold on to all this stuff and we really don't need to. It's time to create. Okay, so you want to start with a 12x12 sheet of cardstock. And I've used some of them that have patterns on them. It's just up to you. I want to use this darker blue because I think it'll go with the denim. I normally don't match it because I end up covering all the pages anyway. So probably the most challenging part is getting the layout for your book. So in order to do this, you just take your sheet. There's no cutting. You fold it in half right up to the first edge. And so you just have that, you want to have that lined up real good. And I've shown this in another video. I'm going to get my bone folder because I want really good creases on this. Okay, and so then you're going to take it again and you're going to fold it in half again. Make sure you get a good crease in there. Once you find out how easy this part is to do, and I've done a bunch of these mini books, so it's become really easy for me to do this. But once you get the layout for this, everything else falls into place and you'll be wanting to make a whole bunch of these, which is why I'm so fascinated with these mini books. I just absolutely love them. Okay, then you're going to take the other part and you're going to fold this. Now you've got your lines going this way from your previous fold. Now you're going to take this and fold this up, doing the same type of thing. Fold it up to the edge there, or fold it in half, I should say. So imagine all of that cardstock you have that you're saving and holding on to for whatever reason, for the perfect project. You better get it out because guess what? This is the perfect project. Okay, and let's go ahead and put this one, fold this other edge up again. So we're doing the same type of fold we did on that first side. Okay, and just so you know, this is the open side here. I folded it once, and then I fold it up again. So now you've got these, let's see if you can actually see this. You have these little individual squares, like right here. So that starts the formation of your book. Those are like pages in your book. So now you're going to open this up, just like this. And you're going to take your scissor. And you're going to make a cut here, up to this edge right here, and a cut right here, up to the edge and stop. So I'm going to take you through this process. You want to cut as much as you can on that line. You don't want to rush it. I've done that before, but I do want a nice clean edge, and I want all my pages to line up. And if it's not lined up perfectly, there's still a way to fix that, but you want to just kind of make sure that you're sticking right there. So you're just coming up to where this ends here. This little square is still attached, and you have this right here. Then you're going to skip this line right here, this middle section, and go to this other one here, and you're going to do the same cut that you did on this first one. So I'm going to take this, and I'm just cutting it on that line, nice crease, right on the crease. Just doing it right up to that edge right there. Okay, so this is what you have now. Okay, got this. This is still intact, and then you've got the other edge here. Okay, so it kind of looks like an M almost. Now you're going to take it and turn it around. You've got these out here. Now you're going to take it and you're going to cut from the bottom here right up to this area right here. You're not going to cut all the way through. So you're going to cut 1 block, 2 block, and 3 blocks right on that crease. And I did show this in another video, but I do not mind showing it again, just so that you can get it. Because the more you practice, the better you get. Okay, so this is what we have right now. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this, and this is going to be the cover of my book right here. You're going to take that cover, and you're going to do like a fan fold. You're going to fold it like this. So if this is your cover, you're folding it like this, and then you're taking it and folding it this way. You're folding it this way, back and forth. All you're doing is a back and forth motion. Let me start that again. This is your cover here. You've got all of these here. Don't worry about that part. This is the cover. You're going to start fan folding it. So you got 1, and you're going backward with it. You're going to continuously do the fan fold. Turning it this way now. I'm fan folding it back and forth motion, back and forth, back and forth. So it's just like a pattern forming your book. Back and forth, back and forth. And see, it's just natural to do it that way, just like that. You got your front cover right here and your back cover right here. So now you've got the formation of your book. So now what we're going to do is we've got to glue it. So let me show you what you're going to do. Now we're going to go ahead and glue this down. And so this is the back of the book. This is the front part of the book where you would turn the pages, this being the front cover. Okay, so as we start gluing this down, you see where that's bent? We're going to glue this to this. So let's do that right now. I'm going to use the art glitter glue. I've seen people use a glue stick before, and that worked for them too. But I'm just going to use this art glitter glue. So I'm just going to put this right in here and just coming right along here. I do want those edges to kind of stick down, but I don't want the glue to kind of come out of the side of the edges. Okay, and so that I am gluing this to this part right here. And that'll be the first part of the spine. Okay, so just press that in real good. Remember, this is the cover right here. We just made the first part of the spine. And then you have this area right here. So you just don't want to confuse yourself. And you're going to glue that down. So you're kind of going from page to page to glue this down. Make sure you can see that. And I'm going to glue this down right here. That's the second part of our spine. This is that front cover once again. Okay, I'm going to show you the second page now. Now we've got a page here and another page here. This is the part that we just glued down. And you just continuously do that same pattern. I'm just going to keep going because I really want you to get this part. And we're just putting some, you don't need a whole lot of art glitter glue because you're working with paper and it really sticks extremely well. Here's the other part right here. And I'm just pressing this together. And the art glitter glue is good because it's like one of the best crafter's glue for paper crafting. It really is, hands down. Okay, so let me just show you. Now we just glued that other part down. We got one page, two page. Here's our third page. Here's a fourth page here. Now we're going to go back over here. We want to glue this part down. And some people will leave areas for pockets. If you want to put like little tags inside of your mini book. They do glue down parts, not the whole thing around, but they'll glue it so they can get a pocket in there. So I'll show you how I would do that. And it's pretty easy to do that if you want to have a pocket in there. And press that in. This is our spine right here. This is the cover right here. Okay, so I'm always remembering where my cover is. Here's the spine, and I don't mind that little white there. We're going to cover that up. I'll show you how I cover that up. I just use a Sharpie actually to cover that up. Okay, so we're moving right along here. Here's our pages. Here's where we turn our pages. Okay, so here's another page right here. Now, if I wanted to put a tag in here, let's see. I'm going to glue it here, here, and put a little glue maybe right in there. Actually, all I need to glue is here and here, basically. And then you can slip your tag in the top here. So let me show you how I would do that. I would just glue it right along the edge here for the bottom, and right along the edge here. I wouldn't glue any of this part here because I want to be able to slip my tag in the front, in the top there, and you want to be able to have that opening. So once this dries, it's going to create an opening for you to slip a tag in there. Okay, so in here, there's a little pocket right here. Let's see if I can show you that. My glue is still drying too. There's a little pocket right here, so we can make a tag, a cute tag, and slip it right into that area right there. So that's how you would make a pocket. If not, you can just seal the whole thing up. Okay, so now we've got these going on here. And I'm really taking my time with this part, teaching you this part, because this is the part that really makes the book come together. So you have to have that part in order to make the book. The decorations and stuff, those will come together and you can get really creative with decorating your book. Okay, and our spine is coming together there. There's the spine. So we got just one more part to glue, which is this part, and then we have our back cover right there. Okay, so So here we go on this. I think this is one of my favorite things to do is create the mini books, because to me, creating mini books or any type of journals and stuff is like one of those things, mindless crafting. You don't have to think about it. And the thing, you can be there's no rules with it. The only rule is to get the fold right, and then after that, you decorate it however you want. Okay, so here's what we got. Okay, we've got our book, front page here, front cover. Got a page there. So now we're turning our book. See how that came together? That 12 by 12 piece of paper. Okay? And that's the back cover right there. And so that's what you have. There's your spine right here. Now this part, there's a little piece that's coming out there. I usually just take my scissor and just cut it off if it's not even. And so you're good to go. And now for the other part is to cover the pages. I've got my spine here. And so you see how you have that, I have that white line from the cardstock. You can like take some distress ink and just distress it. I'm just going to take my black marker. And it doesn't have to be perfect because I'm using this paper, and this paper is not, it's got like it looks like the jean material. So it'll still work, and it'll work very well with this. Okay, so that's how I cover that up. And I've seen people distress the books like this, the top parts. You can use distress ink and do it too, so. And it just depends on what kind of paper you use. The colors really help. You just don't know what it's going to look like, but I'm just darkening this up a little bit. Sometimes I do this once the paper is on too. Sometimes I'll go back and say, you know what, that needs something else. And you can do that also. Basically just have fun with it. Enjoy the process. These make the perfect gifts. I love giving these away to people because it's almost like having a card in the form of a book. It's like, to me, it's like giving a card to someone. And you can put uplifting words in it, which is what I'm going to do with this. You can write in them. So much you can do. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to cut our paper up. Let me put this aside for a minute. And I'm going to take my Fiskars cutter or paper trimmer. And we're going to trim this paper down. So we're going to need, for this book, we're going to cover front and back. So I need 18 of these 3x3 papers. I need 18 of them to cover these, cut into 3x3 squares. So I'm loving the way that looks. I'll just take maybe 2 of these. And if you're looking for this paper at Dollar Tree, I did not find it in the craft section. I found it in the kids section, kind of the teachers section, where the school supplies are. That's where I found this. So I'm not sure. Some Dollar Trees, I would have thought this would be in the craft section, but it says activity paper pad. So it's a really light paper pad, and it's 5 inches by 7 inches. I really wish this was like a 6x6 paper pad, because then I'll be able to get more cuts. So I'm going to have a lot of scraps after doing this. I'll have a lot of scraps left over. So I'm just taking some sheets out of here. Another one. This is a very light paper, so I'm going to be gluing it in. It's not like the cardstock type paper. Okay. So I think they have those 3 or 4 designs on it. I'll pull another one of these out. All right, and I'm going to cut these It's a little bit smaller than 3 by 3. Let's see if I can do more than one of these at a time. Make this go a little bit quicker. Line that up. And so I'm going to go just a tiny bit less than that 3 by 3 line. Just a little bit. You see, I'm going to have scraps, but I don't mind having denim scraps. I can use this in all of my stuff. So many different projects. I think this will be fun as a card or gift tag also. When I see denim, for some reason, I think about teenagers. I think anyone would like something like this. So I need 18 of these. It's really coming together. Let's see. A little less than the 3 by 3 there. And this is some late night crafting for me. But sometimes when you can't sleep, this is what happens. So I'm good to go. Fun, fun. I think I do some of my best projects have been done like late into the night, just because it's so quiet and you can get a lot done. Okay. And if I have more than 18 of these, I'm good to go, because I can use it in another mini book. I'm always creating mini books, so. Okay, so I think we should be good to go here. And we're going to start adding our paper to our book. Okay, so now that our book is good to go, we can start gluing in our pages. And I use the art glitter glue to put the pages in as well, so it just works. Okay, so let's make sure this is not clogged up here. And I guess I'll start with the cover. And I want to make sure that cover is on really good. I don't need a whole lot of glue, so just be careful so you don't want your pages to be buckling. And I think this will be cute for a cover. Let's see. Could be pretty cute too. I'm going to go with this one. Yep, I'm going to go with this one right here. Okay, so I'm just kind of pressing it down so it's on there real good. And look how cute that cover looks already with the denim on there. All right, and let's go ahead and start putting our pages in. So in here on that back cover, I'm covering up all of my pages. I know some people only cover up a few, but I figured, you know what? I may as well cover all of them. So in here, I'm going to put this one right here. That stitching. And I like to just kind of fold it in and press. And so I try to get as close to those edges as possible. And then kind of do a little bit in the middle here. And this glue goes a long way. Okay, so I try to get as much into that corner as I can. And that's why I cut it a little less than the 3 inches, is because sometimes it's really hard to get way up into the corner. And sometimes it's sticking up over the top. So just to make it even, that's what I do. So I just press it together here. And then just continue on to each page. So I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to go ahead and put all the rest of the pages in off camera. So I'm going to alternate another one of these. Let's see. I think this one will be cute. Okay, so I'm trying to get it all the way into that little corner right there as much as I can. And see how it's coming together there? Really cute. And so if you have some edges that are like sticking out, like right here, there's a little white edge on there sticking out, just take your scissor and you can cut it off. If it bothers you, just take your scissor and cut it off. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of the pages, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so now it's time for the fun part, which it's all fun, but I really like the whole decorating the book. And just so you can see, now we've got everything all nice and decorated and, well, covered at least. And then in here, remember the pocket that I made at the beginning? Right there, I made a tag. And so the tag is made from the cereal box, and I just covered it with the same denim on both sides. And then now I can slip my tag into there. So I can put a message on my tag. Let's see what I've got here. Let's put an awesome sticker on there. I'm just going to put a little bit of the glue on here just to make sure it stays on good. And I'm not going to put any dimension on this. At least I hope not. See what I got here. Yeah, I don't want to cover up that, I don't want to cover up my denim too much. So I kind of want that to stand out. No words on that. See what stickers look like here. So much stuff to play with. This is awesome. Like the word says on here. I'm going to take one of these flat stickers. I'm going to take one of these flat stickers. Let's see. Put something right here. A tiny bit of glue on there. This is where you can get very detailed with some of these things. A little flower. Just remember, I'm going to tuck that in my pocket. And I like the way this this butterfly looks on here. Kind of like that. And that's dimensional, so I can just peel off that butterfly. And I love the shape of these stickers. I really love these shapes. I could think about tracing those and using them for a template for something else. So I'm going to go ahead and put that butterfly right here. Just like that. I'm going to leave it like that for now. I don't think it needs anything else, but who knows, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and decorate this cover. I kind of like to do the covers. Sometimes I do this part here inside the cover. And it's coming up just a little bit. Let me put a little bit of glue in there. Let's fold that over. So I like to do the inside cover and then do that outer cover on here. So let's see, I'm going to put one of these stickers in there. Look how cute that butterfly looks. Put that inside cover. So I'm going to do a few pages on this just to give you a little bit of inspiration, and I'll show you how I do the cover. Now if you want, you can put maybe the person's name in here. You can put a message to the person on the inside there. Loving the way that butterfly looks though. And the thing I like about these, that even if I use them on the inside and they just flatten out. They're flexible like that, so they can just flatten right out and then just kind of pop right up when you open the book. So that's another thing. That's another reason why I like these Dollar Tree stickers. They got that pretty dimension. Okay, so let's go ahead and find another word here. I'm going to put one of a kind in here. So that way when the person opens up the book, they will see that they are one of a kind. Okay. And don't put a whole bunch of glue on there like I did. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the cover. So for this cover, I'm just going to start out with a little bit of hot glue on here. And this denim like rose ribbon I got at Hobby Lobby, and it was $1.20, and it's so pretty. I used this in another project, and I wish they had more. It was on their clearance rack at Hobby Lobby, so I said, you know what, I'm getting that because it's so different, and this is perfect for it. So I'm just going to go right along here to add this ribbon on. So I've put hot glue on the spine before when I'm doing these. So let's go ahead and do that. And then just bring it around here. And my glue gun is on a high heat setting. It probably doesn't need to be, but I always have it on that setting. That's my default setting. Look how adorable that is. So I'm going to put another trim on the bottom here. So I love doing the covers because you can really get detail oriented on this. Very detail oriented, and really decorate them real pretty. I think that cover, to me the cover really matters because that's what the first thing that they see. Alright, and another line right here. And we're good to go. Look how cute. Oh my goodness, this is just turning out so pretty. All right. Okay, so now for the cover, I was thinking about putting this right here. I love the way that looks with the red in there. I love that. Let's see. Or I can take this off, but I kind of like that little sparkly thing going on there. So it kind of just fits in there. Let's see. Do I want to keep the dimension on there or not? I'm going to take this off because I want to see. I'm going to take that off and see. Ooh, I like that. You know, I want to keep the. I'm going to keep the dimension on there. I want it to be a little bit. Have that little bit of dimension on it. So I'm going to put this right back on here. And put a couple of these on there too. There are some supplies that you just can't do without. And for me, my art glitter glue, and then I have the AdTech Permanent Crafters tape. I have to always have that. There's like no running out of that. I'll put that on there. I'll give this a good stick on. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue right here too, because it needs to have more stability. Okay, I think that'll work. Let's put one more on there, and then we are good to go. Okay, so even though I have my little sticky things on there, I'm just going to put a couple of things of hot glue on here. Stick it right on there. Right there. Just like that. And so now you have your cover. How cute. Okay, I love that red with denim. For some reason, I love red. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else we got here that we can fill our book up with. I really like the way this looks right here. And now I took that other part off. I also like the way this looks. So I want to have a few pages so someone can write also on here. But I want to fill it up with words. And the thicker you make your book, or the more you fill it up with dimension, the thicker it gets. So I kind of like the bulkiness of the books. When I'm doing these mini books, I like the bulkiness. I like how it looks chunky. So it's just up to you. It's just whatever your personal preference is. Do you see what I'm doing here? And so on the other part of these pages, I'm going to take a few of these. I got these, those Dollar Tree notepads. And so I can use these to put in a few little notes and stuff someone could write some stuff on. So I cut that small enough to do a couple of these. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to take my, just going to use this, my glue stick and put this in there. I got glue all over the place here. Let's see if this works on there. Yep, that works. That works just fine. So I'm going to put a couple of those in there too for writing. So you see how many different things you can do with this. You just make it your own. That's why I like mini books. I'm sure there's different ways to make mini books, but once you get down to basics, you just go for whatever. You know, do your own thing. And so I'm going to put the pages on, these little pages on each one of these. Just make sure you get close to the edge on there too. That way a person can have some room to write. If you want to round the edges off, you can. You know what? I think my scissors would be great. Use my scallop scissors for the edges of some of those too. I think that would be really cute. Let's see. Once you start creating, it just all comes together. And I know I've said that before, but it's true. Yep, and those scallop edges make a difference. Yeah, I like that. So just another idea that you can do with this. Okay, so let me get some more of these stickers and start putting some more things in here. I'm going to leave the dimension on this one with the little leaf. Look how pretty that is. And clear some space here so you can see everything here. And sometimes I go back and forth. I'll jump to the last page, start decorating that, jump to the front page, start doing that, adding more stuff in. Oh, look how pretty that is. And let's see what we have with these. Oh, that's going to be cute. Let's see, this says write this down. This is pretty sticky. Just going to put a tiny bit of glue there in there, but it's pretty sticky. Nice thing about this tape is that this glue is that it dries clear, so right there. That's cute. Okay. Oh, this is good too. How I feel. That's a good one. So that really comes through on white paper. And I forgot to put my glue down, but it's pretty sturdy in there. I don't think it's coming up. Nope. Oh, I got it. I see another message I want to put in there. Okay, so we're moving right along with our book here. I'm going to do a few more pages and then I'm going to go ahead and decorate it and show you what it looks like. I'm hoping that you're getting a little bit of inspiration from this. All my little scrap papers here, creating stuff. And if you want all your notes inside, your notebook paper inside to be one size, then just do that. I'm just making mine random sizes. My desk is a mess right now, but I love it. Because that means I'm doing stuff. I'm creating stuff. I'm really liking the way that looks. Okay, let's see. I'm just looking for a message. I saw something that I liked. And this says what I ate today. Pretty darn cool. Good stuff. The love list. I don't know if you can see all of that. Together. Neat. Perhaps. Oh, remember this. Remember this. Sometimes we need reminders of things that we can be grateful for. So that's how I'm thinking about this. Remember this. Look how pretty. And then you could list, you know, some of the things that you're grateful for. And let's put something else in there. Oh, you know what? What about this? I've been wanting to use this so badly. Now I get to use it. Look how pretty that is. Oh my goodness, that's cute. And just put it right there. This really looks like lace. I mean, it really looks like lace. Okay, so this is going to need some glue on it because that came up too easy. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to get more of this stuff from Dollar Tree. Oh yes, this is awesome. Okay, and look, it has the hearts there too. See if we can put these hearts somewhere. I want it to stand out somewhere. I think it'll stand out better on one of the darker areas. So let's see. Have the darker jeans in there. I'm going to put this right. Let's see, I'm going to put this in the corner here. Right off to the side. At an angle. Okay. And sometimes when you're gluing stuff in, you might need to let it dry a little bit. And let's see what else I got in here. Oh, yes. What do we do without flowers, right? This is such a pretty sticker. I love this. How pretty that is. Put that in there. And remember, this has dimension to it, so it's going to make your book bulkier. But I love it like that. Sometimes I'll sit some stuff on top of it just to keep it. But I love the bulkiness of it, so I'm good. Okay, lovely. And smile, yep. I just kind of dropped that in there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and see what else I have in here. These butterflies right here are just so cute. I'm going to take this one right here. These I've had for about a year. I don't know why I'm saving them. How pretty would that be? That actually goes with this, doesn't it? It sure does. There's the same kind of colors in it. Look how cute that is. And the thing is, if this lays flat, it's okay because the butterfly still pops up. Okay. I'm going to use this one right here. Everything's coming together here. See what else we got here. I'm really wanting to use this. This keeps jumping out at me. I'm really wanting to use this one. So I'm going to just take this. Just going to put it right there. And let's see what else we can add in there. I've got so much stuff that I can choose from. What a problem to have, right? There's a bluebird right here. I'm going to pull him off of here. I'm going to stick him right inside of there. See, I could take my stickers and do whatever I want with them, can't I? Put my bird right there. Okay, and we need a word. We need words. I'm really liking this too. I'm using that one next. Let's see, but I'm going to get some words here. Because you could really jump around and have fun with this. You have all those Dollar Tree stickers. Okay, hugs. This one right here. Okay, you can center it, you can put it in a corner. It's up to you. It's right here. Now this is really pretty. It's got a little outline of a butterfly on there. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a gold butterfly on there, and that looks really pretty. And this will look nice when I put the gold words in there. And I'm going to put, "It's a wonderful day," this long sign right here. This will fit perfectly. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of the stuff in here, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so our book is all done, and let me show you close up what it looks like here. Look how adorable that is. And I put like a little, I had little heart stickers from Dollar Tree, and I just popped one on there just to kind of tie in that red. So you can, so much you can do. Okay, so here's that intro page. I add a little flower right here on the message here where you can write. Each page just different, and just little spaces to write or jot things down. You know, because we need some inspiration as we go through this wonderful journey called life. We need a little bit of inspiration. So that's why I fill my books with words. But you can fill yours with whatever you want. I'm hoping that this will inspire you to make one and give it away to someone. Look how pretty that is. Really nice. You could really have fun in that Dollar Tree sticker area. And all of this is Dollar Tree stuff. Everything except for this right here is Dollar Tree. So you can create with whatever you have. And it's a great way to use up your stash. So I'm really loving the way that looks. Be creative. I had to put that one in there. And this is really bulky, so I'm going to probably sit something on it. I am going to sit something on it, and that way it can lay flatter. But I love the bulkiness of this. And look at that. Here's your tag. Easy tag made with Dollar Tree stuff. You know how I love to get those cereal boxes and make my tags out of them. So let's put that back in there. Oops, just open this up the right way. Tag with a message. You can actually write a message on the tag too if you want, to let the person know. Send them a message. To me, this is like a card. To me, it's just kind of a little bit, it's like a card, but in a book form to me. And each page is beautiful. And look at that. Hugs and the bird. I'm going to put something here, though. I feel like it needs something right there. I'll pop another sticker in there. And just see how you start adding more and more stuff to it. So you just never know what else you're going to add to this. Pop one of these in there. So you can have everything laying flat if you want. And it's just up to you. Let that dry a minute. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so look at that with the little lace again. I'm gonna have to pick up more of that if I find it. I hope Dollar Tree has more of this, because this lace sticker is really pretty. Another one with the heart, and I just put the word love in there. Thankful. I could probably put something across here. Yep, I think I'm going to put something across there too. Let's see what I got. See, I thought I was done, you see? When you start looking, something fun across the top there. Let's see. Yeah, I think those dots would look pretty. Just real pretty colors. Let's go ahead and do this. Just putting a little bit here. And if you hear the sounds from outside, it's because I have a window open because it's really hot in here. Oh, right. Look at that. That easy. Add some color in there. So these are so fun. You can really use up all of your stickers, all of your tiny embellishments. Look how pretty that is. The heart. It's a wonderful day. Be happy. And you can write your message in. And then I just tied it in. I took one of those other stickers and pulled it apart and put that on the back. Like that. Look how cute. And let me show you another one that I'm working on. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm going to finish that one off camera. I started this one last night. And look how adorable that is. And I put the bling wrap, the diamond wrap from Dollar Tree, all the way around it. Still with that denim theme. And I put the teacup on there, and I think it's so, so cute. Isn't that cute? So you can really do a lot with these. Really make them your own. And I just added a few things in there, nothing much yet. But I am loving the way this is turning out, this paper. So if you get to your Dollar Tree, I hope you find this denim paper because it's so cute. Go over to that kids section where they have all of the art supplies. Actually, it's the school supplies for kids. That's the area I found it in, which I was kind of surprised. And it was a different Dollar Tree than the one I normally go to. So I hope this inspires you. I hope you like the way these turned out. I absolutely adore these. And I think whoever you decide to give your mini books to is going to love them, or if you just decide to make it for yourself. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you join our crafty family, and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.